Hello everybody. This is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and currently I do not know if I'm going to be able to do anything recording-wise today. I have a day off today, and usually I would spend that time recording and mass recording my reactions. And it's currently, what time is it? 7:32 in the morning. As for why I won't be able to do any recordings today, my dad asked me, do you have a day off today? And I said, yes. And he asked me to help him clean the carpets today. Because I guess he found a new cleaning solution that really works. And he wants to use it on the living room carpets. And excuse me, the hallway carpets. And he wants us to move all the furniture out of the living room onto the porch, clean the carpets in there, put a gigantic fan in there, I'm guessing, and let the floors dry. And I'm guessing while that happens, he wants to do the hallway floor as well, and do the same there. Luckily, the hallway only has a little side table sitting there, because he doesn't want to move the Beanie Baby cabinet, because that's as a chore in itself, because we would have to take out all the Beanie Babies and then move it, and it's still freaking heavy as all get out. But the thing is, we would have to move everything in the living room, and that includes the couch, the love seat, the armchair, the stereo. It's one of those old-fashioned stereos where it's a big piece of furniture and you open up the lid and it's got the stereo inside. The tub that's got all the toys in it, and the playpen that's got all the toys in it. That's heavy in itself. Because when it comes to like Christmas decorating, we end up having to move the furniture around the living room in order to... Wait, I'm rambling. Anyway, yeah, because of this, I don't know if I'm going to be able to record anything or not, because I don't know if he's still wanting to do it. Because he said he was going to want to do it as soon as Mom left, because he didn't want to tell her, because he wanted to be a surprise. So, it's already 7:30, she left about 7:45, he hasn't come inside yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. So, if I can get recordings done, you guys will know. If not, I'll have to wait till my next day off. Anyway, this episode is going to be my review for Overlord 2, Episode 4. This episode essentially is showing that Ainz was trying to test Cocytus and see if he could actually think for himself instead of just simply following his orders. Which makes sense, because you don't want people following your orders blindly, because what if you give the wrong order, or an order that would essentially damage either their reputation in the long run, or cause something bad to happen to them in the long run. You want your people to be able to think for themselves and say, hey, this is the wrong decision. This is what will happen if we do it. So I'm not doing it. You know? So, yeah. Because Cocytus lost, he was originally going to have him go and exterminate the lizardmen as his punishment. Is it just me, or does Cocytus have a heart when it comes to not wanting to kill people that don't deserve it? Or am I just imagining things here? Because that's how it seems, because he doesn't want to exterminate the lizardmen. And he gives the reasoning as to, well, there might be really strong warriors in among the lizardmen, and they could be a valuable use to the tomb, you know? They could be a valuable use to them. Or no, he doesn't really give the reasoning. I think he gives the reasoning, but Demiurge ends up sealing the deal with that, so... yeah. And Ainz proceeds to show off the biggest show of power that anybody has probably ever seen in that world, essentially. And essentially tells the lizardmen, yeah, you've got 4 hours, you need to be ready because one of my men's gonna come and fight you, and if you lose, yeah, you die essentially. And if you win, we'll leave you alone. No, if they lose, they have to swear their fealty to him. And if they win, Irons will leave them alone. And things get a little awkward in the end of the episode because Crush Lily's trying to tell Zaryusu not to go through with this. He's trying to essentially be a martyr and essentially sacrifice himself in the fight in order to keep their people safe. And she looks at him and says, "Impregnate me." I mean, seriously, she actually says that, and I was like, what? I mean, it makes sense. It's just, did you have to put it like that? And did you have to say it on screen? Oh god, it gets worse in the next episode. Anyway, yeah, I spent most of this video explaining the whole why I can't record today, possibly. I'm sorry, guys. But if you enjoy the reactions, I would recommend subscribing because, you know, you get notified whenever I upload something instead of having to keep coming back to the channel and see if I upload something, you know? So it just makes things a little bit more convenient for you guys. And helps me out too. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.